convenience gas station decided to a little weird when it comes to its stuff, but anyway, that's our thing. Just in case you didn't see the first one, or when I first started, this playoff race, 6 drivers will start it. Those drivers will be Man Myth, True Death, Blaney, Terry, Guardian, and Country. Let's see, you got the fastest lap, Country. Second place, you have True Death. Then third, you have A Money. Fourth, Blaney. Let's see. Get in here. What's up, True Death? Alright. I'll get True Death first. Alright.
Alright.
So, how'd you feel from the qualifying session? Feel good?
Yeah, qualifying car was real good. Got me second. Starting on the outside, not a good spot to be starting at, but
Yeah.
we'll take it. We're up front, out of the right there, and we'll see what we can do with it. Work its way up and hopefully take the lead and win.
Yeah, at this track, you really want your car to be stable. You think your car has that on the long run?
Yeah, my race trim is it gets a little loose. Everybody will be late in the run, but we'll be able to maintain it.
Alright, and do you want to try and avoid the third line because it might spin you out, or?
Well, no, it's just the middle line
Just
where
the
that
middle one?
seam is. That's where you want to avoid that. You want to stay above or below that because it will spin you out. They spun me out in practice today several times, so I know to stay above or below that. And, but Country Caliber, he hit on something fast here, so the odds are on him. So he's got a real fast one.
Yeah, alrighty. So you're pretty comfortable with your car overall?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The shop gave me a good car, fast car too. I had a qualifying car set up, built for it, but it would have hit the fives, but this my qualifying car hit the fours, so I'm happy with that. Race trim ain't much far off from the qualifying, so it'd be fast. It'd be a fun, entertaining race.
Alrighty. Well, good luck to you. I'll go ahead and send you back to the other
All
one.
right, man. Thank you.
Alright,
Have a good one.
see ya. You too.
Yep.
Alright. What's up, Country?
What's up, man?
I mean, it seems like you're always in here for something, right? But full position again. How does your car feel?
Felt pretty good on the felt pretty good on the short run. Um, I know it's really good in the short run. I don't know how it's going to be on the long run. I didn't really get a good practice, or oh, never had a chance at a good long run. So it's I don't know. It's like Phoenix. It's really good in the long run, but here I think I might have more of a short run car, but uh, these types of tracks are some kind of my best.
Yeah, short tracks.
So
Yeah, but I mean, hold on, I lost it. Oh, okay, I got it. So, do you wanna try and figure if that high line's gonna work or no?
I think you can definitely if you can get single file from the bottom, there's probably going to be the quicker way around. But if you're in the lead and you're trying to fit enough guys behind you, you can make the outside lane work. How you right up against the wall,
Yeah.
and you can carry a lot of momentum down the straightaways. But like Truda said, stay away from that second groove, and you should be okay.
And do you think this is gonna be an endurance race or race of fuel?
It kind of depends on where the cautions fall, and like Phoenix, caution fell 41 to go. It set up a tire race, and I don't see it being a fuel race. So I think we'll have enough cautions or enough green flag laps where it won't be a problem.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you, man.
Alright, I'll go ahead and send you back. Alright, what's up, A-Money?
What's up, bro? This is my first time.
Really?
You know I'm not in the playoffs.
That's you're racing for yourself now, aren't you?
Well,
Well, and the team, but
racing for me.
but I mean, with that qualifying lap, do you feel comfortable short run?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Short run is good. Long run is probably gonna be the toughest.
Ah, so you're gonna hope. So you're gonna hope for
I'm
caution.
hoping people just crash.
So
That's the goal, bro.
you're hoping you're you're hoping no endurance.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Somebody's gonna spin out.
Yeah. You want to stay away from that bump in the middle, don't you? In 1 and 2.
Yeah, I like to hit it sometimes. Not gonna hold you. But, I mean, I think it's gonna be good, bro.
Mm. All right. Yeah. I hope to just have fun.
I'm gonna just try to get out people's way.
All right. So short run only for you,
Uh,
basic.
I'm gonna try to fix it a
You're gonna.
little bit during the race, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I don't know. Yeah. I think
Just try
everybody's
not
pretty.
to fix.
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty surprised what they can do in the just the normal pit stop. So,
Honestly, I'm just shocked that I ran a 22.4. So, proud of myself.
all right, all right. Well, good luck to you.
Alright, bro.
All right. See you later. The rest of the qualifying is Fifth Man Myth 6 Guardian. We're seventh Tiller. Then in eighth you have Pitman. Ninth Harambe. 10th Matty Boy. 11th is Nate. 12th Chevy Boy. And 13th is Kazi. Everyone agrees that they need to avoid that weird bump right there. So, everybody wants to avoid the bump, try and have long distance, maybe. But some drivers also just want to, maybe, like A-Money, he wants a short run only, try and keep his car alive. So, mixed batch, but it's definitely going to be chaotic. That's the guaranteed part. We are getting ready to go green here at the Iowa Speedway. It's going to be a fun track. We're going to be a fun time as well. Alright, about to hit the green flag. We wish all of these drivers good luck in their battle to try and win this race. Green flag is in the air. First lap underway of the 140. Country taking an early lead, going down to the bottom. True Death going up to the top. Like I said, you don't want to touch that second groove. A-Money sticks it in there, though. Doesn't look too worried to be 3 wide on the first lap. Being really aggressive. Blaney barely touches True Death. I don't think it's enough, but it messes Man Myth a little bit up from his original line that he was going to take in Country. It's an incredible lead for the first lap. And A-Money still battling for third. Blaney, where did he come from? Single car spin. They don't want to call a caution on that, but who is it? Dang, hate to see it being Nate, and then Matty Boy hits the wall as well. Blaney, obviously a crazy 4th to 2nd, but Country just gone on the first lap. Don't know how he did that. The Guardian and the 8 got... No, wait. Guardian and the 14 got pretty close on that exit right there. They almost hit the bump that no one likes to hit. It gets your car a little loose. That's actually, I'm pretty sure how Nate spun out. And the game called a caution. Or is it? Nope. Manual caution is out. 2-car spin. Expect only the cars that got wrecked to go down pit road. Let's see. Country stays out. Blaney stays out. Man, no, wait. Blaney's actually coming down. So is... A lot of people actually are coming down. Pretty surprised by that, being that this is only one of the first couple laps. Blaney here, first one on pit road. Let's see who's going to win this time off of pit road, trying to get one of the better positions on the track. I'm pretty sure which would be behind Country in second. A lot of drivers maybe wanting to make a little bit of last minute changes for stage 1. It's a little bit shorter. Maybe they had a couple changes in mind that they already wanted to make to try and make their car better, and this was just an opportunity they had to try those changes out quickly. And the 12 car gets out really quickly. 22 taking all 4, so does about everybody else except for the 12. Probably taking right sides only. Yep. Country only one that stayed out. Let's see how his old tires, well, not really old tires, about 3 lap old tires deal with these brand new tires that these cars have. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference, but the difference might be enough. But Country, that is the last thing he wanted to see, especially with the huge lead he got on that restart. About to go green off of turn 4 this lap. And they're going. Guardian sticking with Country right there. Country hits the apron just a tiny bit. Not enough to make his car wiggle. Man Myth taking it 3 wide almost on the first corner on the restart. Blaney looking for a shot underneath Country. Country goes up top actually, wanting to defend his line. Trying to get a run off of 4, but it did not work as well as it planned actually. He clears them. Works pretty well for him, actually. What good corners Country's taking, but Blaney's taking just as good, trying to take that position away as quickly as possible, because he knows this 11 car knows how to drive this track very well. As he goes for it, they're side by side, gonna be side by side going into turn 1. Country sticking the top. Can he stick it well enough to stay with Blaney? Yes, he can. He's actually going to overtake the lead again. Crazy battle up here for first. Country goes up high again, trying to get a run off of 4, trying to make his chances a little bit better than if he's stuck on the bottom. Is it going to work this time? No, he's going to have to stick to the top all the way around. A Money following. Gets a little loose for A Money on the exit of 2. Country still side by side for first with Blaney and Guardian right behind. Country still trying to keep his position, or trying to still battle for his position. Man Myth following Country to the top, seeing that if one car can make it work. Crash, actually. Huge crash. Man Myth crashes. Who's that? Bottom 14 and 3. All huge wreck. They're still wrecking. 3 and the 14 got into, and it looks like maybe the 9 was collected. The 14 collected in that wreck, as well as the 3 car. Let's see what Country's going to do. Is it going to come down and get new tires, or is everyone going to do that? Well, we can't know because of game reasons, but go to the 17 car is going to lead us to the restart. .22 trying to do what Country did, stick the top line as good as possible. Country looking to take it 3 wide on the restart. Gets a little loose on the exit of 2, right? Country still trying to make his highline strategy work. He did say that that's probably a better way to defend, is the highline, trying to get a run off of the corners. And it looks like his strategy really does work whenever there's a line of cars on the bottom. Now there's 3 more cars coming up. Blaney taking it 3 wide for first. Country's going to get the better of them both. And he's going to dive back down to the bottom where it's the best. Blaney gets tapped just a tad bit up the racetrack. Pitman does it again. Blaney might hit the wall, touches it, gets wrecked. 14 in it. 22, 38, 3. Huge crash. And the 9 involved. 53, 14. 53, 9, 3, 22, 14, and 38 car were all involved in that one. Car restarting this restart for I think 3rd time. 19 going all the way up high, does not want to touch that middle line. So does the 3, 17, 14, and 22. 12 gets a pretty big jump on that restart. The 8 follows him down low. The 19 and 3 trying to follow on the top. A lot of these cars making the top line work pretty well. And A Money spun around, sadly, right there. 19 gets a little loose, gets wrecked, and another huge crash. 1953 looks. A Money with a huge break right there. 53, 19, and the 38 car. The leader to the restart is the 14. Pretty sure about every single driver's on a different strategy, but here we go. All the cautions have really changed strategies up a ton. Let's see which one prevails in the first stage. The 9 looks like he got a little bit loose, saved it. Another caution, 38, 17, I think? No. 22, 38, and the 9. car again going to take us to the restart zone, hopefully for the final time in stage 1. Green flag goes back out in the air. 14, 17 looks at the bottom, does not go for it. A lot of fast cars on the bottom and a ton of fast cars on the top. 14 just trying to hold his ground into turn 3. He's going to take it, and the 12 gets spun by the 19. He got a huge bit of help by, I don't know what car it was. Coming down, probably trying to fix his damage, and so is the 12. Car leading the race still, not coming down pit lane yet. 2 laps to go in stage 1 whenever they will go green, slowing way down so Guardian can catch up and they can go green for 2 laps, trying to see who wins stage 1. Been a very chaotic stage 1, but hopefully we'll have a longer stint of green in stage 2 and 3. Green flags in the air for the final time in stage 1. A little bit of lag there. 14 holding his ground very well. Actually gains a ton of ground from the 8 car as the 11 and 17 are battling for positions back here. 17 in battling for third with the 11 and 14 is in front of the 8. Who's going to take stage 1? Man Myth goes down low. 14 blocks it. 11 goes up top. Who's going to win? Taking it 3 wide off of turn 2 about. Country's going to have a huge run. Pushing Man Myth all the way down the backstretch. Who's going to win this stage? Man Myth is going to get a huge run. Who's going to get it? I don't know. Woo! Man Myth came in first in stage 1 with Tiller, then Country in the top 3. After that is Pitman, Harambe, and True Death. That is your top 6 drivers. Man Myth coming out the leader. Green, green, green. First time in stage 2. Country has had a very fast car. It looks like all throughout qualifying and during the race has come back from the back of the pack to the front. Battling for second. He has the lines. He has the know-its to do it, but can he hold it? Man Myth looking really comfortable out in the lead, but can he stay that comfortable? Maybe for his comfort. Looks a little off. Man Myth got a comfortable lead. The 12 car of Guardian battling with the 38 car. 22, his teammate behind him, giving him a little bit of a bunt. In the back saying, hey, I'm here, you gotta go. Can't check up like that. 17 almost comes down to the nose of the 12. Not really, but it was really close. 53 hits the wall. Can it just be a single car? If so, they're not going to throw out the caution. Yes, he does save it. He does not come back on the track. 2 wide, 22 hits the 12 just a tiny bit. Gets underneath him. 12 does not hit the wall yet. 38 looked like he was going to go through the middle, but not quite. Goes for it. As that was happening, Country passed Tiller in turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Went back to the bottom. Man Myth going up to the top, seeing if he can hold off Country by doing that. Not quite. '22 car getting past the 2 and coming up on the 17. Wonder how he's going to make that pass. This is a race of milliseconds here. 14's getting really close to the 8. Does not quite go for it. Knows that stage 2 is a decently long stage. He can wait, not be fully aggressive. 22 goes underneath the 17, gets the position. The 2 hits the wall a little bit, kills his momentum all the way. And the 12 gets underneath the 17. Is he going to stay there? I think he... Yes, no, he's going to get back in line. 17 washes up the track, does not hit the middle of the corner. I think that might give the 12 a go-ahead for the position. Yes, it will. Going back to the front, the 14 right to the bumper of the 8 car. Can he make the move on this corner? Yes, he's going to try. Goes all the way down to the apron. Not quite going to get there. Lost a ton of time on that corner. Harambe battling with the 38 car. Caution is going to be out. Country will take the caution flag. Tiller gets stuck on the wall but keeps his position. I do not know what the caution is for. Everyone is coming down pit road, probably getting a fresh pair of tires. And if you have damage, repair that damage as quickly as possible. A lot of hitting. .53's pit stalls all the way up here. He gets to it. Is Country going to get ahead of Myth? Yes, he is. He's going to get 22 or 12. Pretty sure that was the 12 car that jumped the 22. Might think about going double file here. It goes the 11, 8, 14, 12, 22, 17, 38, 2, 3, 19, 9. Alright. Country with a huge start on the restart. 12 going all the way up top. We've seen that from a lot of drivers just trying to jump to the top side, trying to get the run on the backstretch so that 19 and 17 follow. 8's on the top of the track. 11 just trying to defend his line and trying to run away with it like he did in the first stint of the race. Is it going to work? He does have a decently sized lead. 22 battling with the 8 and 14 car for that position of second. 12 coming up, not quite close enough to make it a four-way battle for second. But some tire packs pretty close to each other. 23, whoa! Nine, 3, and 19 were involved. But up here, we still got a battle for the race lead because we have to race back to the line. Who's going to get the third position? 8 or the 22? 22 might have him. No, the 8 has the run and gets it. Country, Tiller, Man Myth, Blaney, Guardian, True Death, Pittman, Harambe is your top couple. With Kazi and trying to get the with Chevy Boy, A Money, and Nate bringing up the back. 2 actually has engine failure. And cannot finish the race. Pit road's open this time by. Let's see if we have any takers other than the cars with damage. Looks like everybody's going in again. I mean, take fresh tires when you can. Let's see if the 14 has an incredible pit stop and passes the 11 or not. Because the 11 did have a pretty good start on that one. A lot of hitting cars. Money gets out quickly, only repairing his damage, not taking any tires. He will be your race leader on the restart with Country coming up. The A car jumps to 14, 22 in front of the 12. Wow, that was a close battle for second off of pit road. Money is going to be your race leader. Only repairing damage, probably not getting any tires, not doing anything, just damage and go. Maybe a splash of fuel. That's about it. On green this time, Pilot. Money hasn't been in the front since the very first couple laps, so it's gonna be interesting how he takes this. Go, Country sticks with him. What a great shift for Country. I mean, I don't know how, but he just went like 2 miles per hour faster by doing that. Mid shift, too. But Money has such a good corner on the bottom that it doesn't matter. I mean, it still does matter a ton that it was that good. Money washing up the racetrack. Almost clipping Country, not really. Blaney taking it 3 wide, sees a hole, he's going to go for it. Guardian as well following his teammate down on the bottom, and Money's going to have to be forced to take that middle line, the dreaded middle line. Hate to see it. The 14 taps the wall just a little bit, not too much. The 3 also washes up the track again. 8 hits the wall, gets loose. 14 gets loose at the same time. Money, 19, 9, 14 car, all crash. Going green with Blaney in the starting. Let's go. Green flag is in the air in stage 2. 38 gets forced into the middle line. 22 gets a huge jump on the 11 car. Can the 11 jump back, though, with that huge run he gets on the backstretch? Maybe he can. We'll see on the front with 8, 9, and 3 all going up to the high lane. 22 has him cleared. Not going to quite go all the way up, though. 11 sticking with him on the high line. Actually, side by side almost, going down the backstretch. The 11's gaining time. Country is gaining time right there. 53 touches the apron, almost takes out the 14. Not quite, though. 11 has such a huge run on that front and back stretch. It's unreal on that high line. 22 and the 12 trying their hardest to keep Country to stay up there, but Country, he's door to door with the 22 for the lead. Who's going to take it? 22 goes a little bit up high. The 12 looks inside. Going back and forth, fishtailing almost. Going in. 12 has a shot to go on the inside. If he does, no, he's going to give him a little bit of room. He's going to have a little bit of give. No on the backstretch. Still battling for this first position. What a battle this is. 11 can still sticking there. 22 jumps up top to block him for just a second. 11 all by his lonesome up there. Still making it work. Draft is not that big of a deal here. Not in big effect. As the 11 is now battling the 12 for a second. I mean, he's still sticking with the 22, but I think the 22 has got him clear by a little bit. Yeah, now it's the 11 and 12. He's going to fall back slowly. Very, very slowly, because that 11 car is super fast on that high line. Trying to force himself down at the bottom. Can't quite get it, though. Got to stay to the top. Everybody knows to tail in this line. Blaney's not being able to drive away yet still. And now Country might be able to finally go to the bottom. He does finally. Does he get underneath the 12? Not quite. He almost had it. Still sticking to that bottom. Not really going to the high line. Not trying to make any moves. He knows it's too early to try and go for aggressive stuff like that. So he's going to be very patient. But the 17 slides underneath the 11. And the 11's going to have to go back to the top. But the 14 is... I thought the 14 was about to go up top with him, but not quite. It's just him again, by himself. Blaney on the stage with Guardian coming in second. Country third. Wait, no. Pitman, Country, and then Tiller. That would be your top 5. Starting on the final stage. (22) out to another decently sized lead. With Guardian in second, 17 going underneath. Country again. See him a lot on that high line tonight. 8 and the 38 hit each other. Everybody pretty spread out except for these three. .38 is going below the 8 car, trying to make the position go, but not quite. Country going for the position against the 38 car, still trying to work his way. As the 8 is trying to keep 38 behind him too. Or as well. As the 14 making his move on the 17. Still down below. 14 finally clears the 17 as the 8, the 11 and 38, sorry. Still battle for position. .38 gets a little loose, lets the 11 underneath, which lets him pass on the position. Blaney still running away with it, but Guardian in pursuit. 17 looking to make moves on the 14, which just got third from him. Eleven still trying to keep up. They're trying to pass the 8 car. Eleven finally getting underneath the 8 car. Can he make the move happen? No. Can't make it happen just yet. Back to their positions. Blaney actually got passed by Guardian while we weren't on him. Now Blaney is actually the one playing catch up here. Huge string of cars here. Blaney playing catch up, but it's a little bit away. We're approaching 38 laps to go. Huge line of cars. Nobody really is close to any car except for this lap traffic. Not really going to play a huge factor. As long as Kazi stays up top, they should be clear. Yep. No car is really close to each other, but pit stops are happening. The 19 spins. Tries to get going. Pit stops are now taking place as the 11 and 8 undercutted the 12 car. Will that bring them a little bit of edge in passing? That just might work, as they were a lap down coming out. Pretty sure that does involve Country, not sure yet. Let's see if he gets the corner a lot faster than Blaney. Yep, new tires were Country. He's going to make a ton of time making that undercut. Blaine staying out there for as long as he possibly can. Don't know if that strategy will work, but he will try it, hoping for a caution. But with these cars all over the place and not close to each other at all, that probably will not work. Country about to get past the 19 car. And they will stay side by side for a little bit. It's very interesting. Where's the 12 at? Country still has a little bit of ways to go to get to Guardian. So still, the battle will be between Blaney and Guardian for the lead. Let's watch Blaney here. Really, let's watch Guardian until Blaney comes out. Guardian will be 2 laps down. I think he already unlapped himself once. Make that twice. It's going to be very close. See where Guardian's at. Blaney coming out. Super close coming off of pit road, actually. Will Blaney's strategy actually help him, or is Guardian going to take back the lead by just a hair? Blaney has it. Is he back up to speed fully? Now he should be. So Blaney, I'm pretty sure, is your new leader. Never mind. Guardian will be in the lead. Blaney's far behind. Everybody really, as long as they're not battling for anything, just making laps, turning laps. So see here. Yeah, Guardian is by far the leader, probably going to take home the win. But the question is, where will all of the positions be? This race is over. I do not know if that is for position or not. If it, pretty sure it's not. Wait, is it? Maybe. Hate to see that for Blaine. With 20 laps to go. Is that word that they are pretty sure it is? Pittman third, Mammoth fourth. I think second place driver is Country. Or is it? I don't know. But Guardian has just flown away with this one. not too much going on. Our cars are really close to each other, other than 9 and 17, and I guess you'd say 38 and 11. The 11 car has lost a ton of pace since last pitting. About, let's say about 24 laps ago. But man, there is no one even near Guardian at all. Ten laps to go in the race. Make that. What a performance by a Guardian in this final stage here. First two didn't really. He showed up a ton, but I mean, no one could have expected him to just run away with it like this in the final, like, say about 30 laps. Nine car barely touches the wall there. As Nate and Blaney go side by side, Blaney easily passes laps him for him. Actually, 38 and 8 might be battling for position here. Might be a close battle for that. .38 passes the 8 car. Sorry about the delay of calling that. .14 getting pretty close to the 11 car. We've seen the 11 dropped his pace by a lot since new tires, but so has everyone. But can the 14 make the pass? Don't know if it's for position or not, but if it is, that's Huge for Tiller. Alright. That is the end of... Guardian wins with... Pitman getting a nice second with True Death getting a third and fourth. So hard. I already forgot. Dang.
Man Myth
Man Myth,
was
yeah.
fourth.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Man Myth fourth, and then fifth is Tiller.
Tiller, I think.
Yeah. That mess. Oh, I swear it messes me up so bad. Thank you.
Me and Caliber about hit the same lap times. 5:49 and 5:50. Oh.
Nice. Oh. I'm playing it better, Fozzie. You guys don't want to do that again.
Yeah, I know, right?
But we're getting a third that's pretty...
Guess we're not pausing it.
Yeah, oh no.
Yeah.
Just backed out last second.
Third, I'll take a third. Considering the players that I finished, or the drivers I finished ahead of that's in the playoffs, only one of them, which is Guardian. Everybody else is behind me. So, but then you got Man Myth getting a stage win, and I think who got the other stage win? I think Country.
Yeah, Country.
So it's gonna be pretty tight on them points. Country already had a good sizable lead in points, 38 over second place Tiller. So. Or Guardian, I meant. So Guardian closed that up, and we all closed it up on Country. Really, it was a good run for the 13. I meant the 38. It was fast, definitely fast. It was loose at the end, though, really loose. But we managed the third, and I'll take that any day.
I mean, congrats on a third. It must have been pretty hard out there, especially in stage one. I mean, all the cautions, did that throw you off?
Yeah, it threw me off every time because the first four cautions, I wasn't involved in it, but I got involved in it because it happened right in front of me each time. So I think it was 16 seconds worth of damage, 9 seconds, 12, and then 14. So that takes a toll on you after a while, and brings your energy down. Having to do that. But we worked through it and got back up there and made podium. So. Very happy.
Nice. I mean, you were battling for position. It seemed like every 10 laps or so.
Yeah, shoot, it was shorter than that. It was wow. It seemed like about the first two stages. It was every lap it was a battle. It spread it out in the third stage, where we had some green flag runs, and that's where I was able to win the pit and stuff like that, and that got me up there and got me in third. So strategy and the car was really super fast. So it was.
All right, man.
It wasn't its day today though.
Not at the end. I'm pretty sure everybody was like that at the end though.
Oh yeah.
That long, but
yep.
Yeah. Congrats,
but
man.
Congratulations to Guardian and Pittman for a 1-2 finish. Fast cars out there.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right. See you later, Trudeau.
All right, man.
I'll get Pittman and then Guardian. All right. Hey, Pittman, what's up? You got anything?
Oh yeah.
I mean, first of all, congrats on the second place there.
Thank you.
How did the car
It
feel
was
at the end? It must have been crazy loose.
no, 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 no.
Oh, really?
All week long, I had a car that I was working on, and all the way up until last night, I could not get a car to run full fuel. And it'd be so loose, you couldn't handle it. So last night, I bumped up the sway bar and rebuilt my car by the book. And it was actually during qualifying is when I ballooned the tires up on the right and found out what it can do on the loose end
Mm-hmm.
and what it can do on tight end. And at the beginning of the race, I had it tight for the long run. But as you know, all them cautions, so each caution that come out back to back to back, I was loosening it up like I did in qualifying. And it just so happened to be at the last pit, I tightened her up just a little bit, getting ready for the long run, and sure enough, the long run came.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that was two pits before the last, one pit before the last. So the last two pits, I didn't touch my car. I just left it alone and just ran with it. And I believe I just pitted. I waited too long to pit to let the pole winner get too far ahead of me because I was actually walking him down, but I ran my tires out doing it. I think he was like 10 seconds ahead of me. I got him down to 6 seconds, and it evened out, and then he started gaining a couple tenths. He got like 6.4 seconds ahead of me, so I kind of ran the tires into the ground trying to catch him. It didn't happen. But the car felt great. Oh, it felt great. I just wish I had pitted a little bit earlier.
Just a little bit early. I mean, congrats, by the way, on the second place.
Thank you.
It always felt like you were doing something, trying to battle for top 5. You were always in the top 5, it seemed like.
Oh yeah, each stage I finished third, second, and second. I believe I was up there. What got me the boost was the very first caution. A lot of people pitted, but my tires were still at 99, so I just did a 2-tire change and found myself up front. I didn't mean to get that far up front, but from then on I stayed up front pretty much most of the time.
Alright, well, congratulations on the second place.
Thank you.
Alright, see you later.
Alrighty.
What's up, Guardian? Got a copy? You got me, Guardian? Alright. You got me?
Yep, you got me.
Yeah, now I do. Anyway, congratulations on the first place.
Thank you.
Must
Thank
feel
you.
pretty good after a long night.
Yeah, especially after the first stage. First stage, it started off really good. I didn't qualify as good as I wanted to, but it started off pretty good. And then, I don't know, with 15, 20 to go, whatever it was, I got stuck on the outside and just I tried to let it roll, and I hit that seam that everybody seemed to be hitting in the middle lane. It seemed like if you were on the top, you almost had to run right up against the wall. I had on a few restarts. I restarted behind Manmouth the one time, and I was gonna run down in the second lane, right up off the bottom, and I saw him going up towards the wall, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna follow him, and I went up there, and I found a lot of speed up there. So I got caught on the outside, and I tried to diamond it a little bit, and I ended up spinning out, and I caused a wreck, and thankfully the caution came out. Actually, no, it was with 5 to go or 6 to go because the caution just barely came out, and I was able to at least get, stacked back up with the field, and I ended up getting a couple of stage points out of it. But yeah, it was definitely a rough start, but yeah, happy with how it ended for sure.
I mean, were you expecting it to get that big of a lead in the final stage, or because that was pretty Felt like you were miles ahead of
Yeah,
everybody.
no, once Blaney sped on pit road on that last pit stop,
Mm.
um, I was kind of out on my own, and I knew that I had one of the fastest long run cars, and I figured everybody was probably going to shoot for about that 32 to 35 lap mark to go when they chose to pit. So I knew I had a really good car in the long run, so that's why I pit with about 38 or 39 to go because I
Mhm.
wanted to. I knew that on older tires, I knew a lot of guys didn't want to be out there on older tires, but honestly, my car didn't really come to life until about 10 to 12 laps into the run. So I knew the older the tires, the better for me. So that's why I ended up hitting a little bit early, and I was able to run about 3 or 4 laps on new tires while those guys were still waiting to pit. So I think that's how I got my big lead. And then I was just trying to not make a mistake. I was running about 85, 90% there that last run. Once I got that lead, I was just trying not to hit that seam, just trying not to make a
Try,
mistake there.
try not to wreck. Try not to do anything.
Yeah, and then with 10, 15 to go, I don't think I took a breath that last run. I was just waiting for the caution to come out, just holding my breath until I hit one to go where I knew that the caution wouldn't come out. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I kind of have a knack for the short tracks, it seems like, but if I had to pick one that's my worst, it would probably be Iowa. And I worked really hard this week with Blaney on just trying to find long run speed. Short run speed was never an issue, but it was just trying to focus on, having that rear grip as long into the run as possible, because all that does is just benefit you later in the run. If you end up getting a long green flag run, which I was kind of worried we were getting all those cautions early. I didn't think we were going to get a long green flag run, but thankfully we did there at the end, and my car was able to come to life. But yeah, just I worked really hard this week with Blaney and was able to get a good setup.
Well, congratulations, man, on the win.
Thank you. Yeah, awesome points night. I needed it
Hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like True Death said, I didn't gain a lot of points on the 11, but
It's
was able
points.
to was able to gain a little bit on him. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, congrats on the win.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate your broadcasting.
No problem. Uh, Go to Quick Race, do Iowa for 2% with little AI and do your burnouts
You want me to?
if you want.
Yeah, I can do that.
Uh, Alright. Well,
Do I-
that is. No, I was just talking about Quick Race.
You can see that?
No, I can't, sadly.
Oh, okay. Then
Oh,
yeah, I don't have to do that. If you could see it for the fans,
that'd be
maybe.
awesome.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I wish we could. Yeah, I hate it for Blaney. He was really fast. I hate that he got caught speeding there on that last pit stop. He
Yeah.
was he was super fast. Him and I probably would have been 1-2 there at the end. But
Oh, he got caught
yeah,
speeding?
yeah, that last pit stop he got caught speeding. I think he said as he was coming in, he like brushed the inside wall a little bit, and when he brushed the wall, it made his car accelerate for some reason. That he ended up getting caught. So I think I was about 8 or 9 miles an hour under the pit road speed on that last pit stop when I was coming in. I did not want to get busted because I knew if I had a solid pit stop, I knew I was pitting early. And if I just had a solid pit stop and then ran quick laps, I'd be able to get a lead. So yeah, I was very conservative coming onto pit road.
Alright, well, like I said, congrats.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Yep, you too.
All right, see you, bud.
See ya. That will be it for this week. We'll get our points next Monday at Kansas for the final four to be revealed for Auto Club at our championship race. Until then, see you guys.